Hello, and thank you for joining me today, High Priestess Healer channel. I'm reading for the collective again, just to see where you're at, what things you're working on, what things you need to be working on, and what's going on in your life right now, and why, and how to get to the next step, and what some possible outcomes for things that are going to happen based upon your decisions and the course that you take now, the choices you make now. Bottom of the deck, adjustments are required. So whatever you're doing is you either need to adjust it. How much you will need to know. But I'm getting like a dial, like adjust it until it's at the level that you need it, that you want it. And it feels more like in relationships. It could be towards yourself as well. Like even when you're setting boundaries, it's like keep going until it feels right for you, right? Because your boundaries change the more and more that you love yourself, and and your vibrations they're going to raise, so we can vibe out positive vibes, radiate loving energy to others instead of them allowing them to enter our energy field with other types of lower level energies. Okay, so you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Take time to breathe out. So definitely need time to meditate. 3 already came out. So I thank you, Spirit Angels and Guides, for your guidance thus far. You're good enough. They want to let you know that loving yourself comes from within. And your Creator, you can always come to Him for love, okay? But that you are good enough. Your value doesn't decrease depending on what other people say or what other people think of you. Like you always have divine. You're always divine by nature. So you can be called a high priestess, a goddess, a queen, a goddess, Look at the bigger picture, okay? Sagittarius, full moon in Sagittarius. So I know we do have a full moon tonight. I'm not sure in what sign. I would have to check that out. But full moon in Sagittarius. So with this one, look at the bigger picture when you're meditating, okay? Or when you're going to the Creator for love. And ask to see the bigger picture so that you help you to be patient with the small baby steps and enjoy those along the way, instead of just seeing maybe a hill or a mountain, to know that up ahead, straight that arrow, the way that you're going is going to be beautiful on the other side, as long as you keep going the way that you're supposed to be going. Last time you were told that you're going the right way, to keep going, your North Node. Here we go again. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So if you are not doing things in your life that bring you joy and you're feeling fulfilled, you wouldn't be on your North Node. You wouldn't be on your path. If you're feeling happy, joyous, bliss, peaceful, these are the kinds of things, and that that you're on the right path to all success, all abundance, on all of the peace, love, and happiness that everybody wants. So that's that with your North Node. And also too, when they say step out of your comfort zone, with the North Node, it teaches you about karmic lessons. So you just keep going the way you're being divinely guided, and you just keep going with the flow, okay? And take the calculated risks, take the necessary leaps, is what I'm hearing. It's challenging, but see it more like an opportunity, okay? Like an opportunity, or like a little competition with yourself or the universe to overcome this obstacle because you're strong and you know you're strong and you can do this. And each time it gets easier and you're going to be divinely guided. So how can it be that bad, right? As long as you have trust and faith in that. So there may be some people who are on their North Node. There may be some who are a little bit off and needing to get on it. So you're a little underdeveloped. And all that means is that you need to connect and connect more often, and then do it every day and maybe a bit longer until, you know, eventually you are in sync on a constant basis, okay? You're in sync in a constant basis. This is the North Node pointing up. And you might, you know, draw in people that are of your same, you know, going your same path, you know, your soul family. But it's a good sign, okay? This is a good sign. You know, and if people come into your life, you know, going the same way that you're going, and perhaps you're triggered or something like that, either irritating or something, you know, show grace and respect, because it's showing you something in your life that needs to be healed. That big mountain that you thought was so big, and now all you need to do is to learn the lesson, and you can keep going north, you know, past the lessons that you don't really want to or need to be going through for very long. You know, you can get through these lessons fast or slow. You know, everyone's different. So I want to see if there's any messages from our ancestors. Yeah, they said sun. They're saying you're starting to shine bright like the sun. You're starting to be more powerful, more strength, more loving, more alive, more energetic. And we are bringing to you many, many, many opportunities and blessings and work that you'll love, that you get to do to help people and help humanity and help your family. That happiness is on its way, whatever that is for you. Happy in all areas. Abundance, right? And Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. So make sure that you're using your heart space, and instead of just your head space. Your head space can also, you know, just be harsh with words, can say things they don't mean, can be truthful but very couth, you know, that can be you know, construed as, you know, attacking somebody, you know, and nobody wants to be in that position, right? So I can see that there's lessons here to be learned. That's probably what the North Node is. The next step for you to keep on your path is to taper the emotions, control the emotions, be consistent with the emotion that you want to have. So like if joy, you know, is what you want to feel, happiness and love, then the more you focus on it, the more you become like that big bright sun instead of just like a little star. It starts to grow and grow and grow and grow until, like, you know, it's bigger than you ever could imagine, and it feels amazing. Like, it doesn't stop at, ooh, that feels good. You just keep adding the joy, and it keeps feeling better and better and better and better and better and better and more consistent, to where it's like that's just your state of being and feeling is joy, love, peace, whatever it is that you want to feel. I know nobody wants to feel fear, hate, anger, rejection, guilt, right? So we're not going to focus on those things. You know, we'll make amends where we need to, cut cords where we need to, and then, you know, ascend to a higher level in our personal lives, and focus more on love, on care, on gentleness, on humanity, on service, on helping others, you know. Like, be a good friend to somebody. just because you love people, you care about other people intrinsically. So again, I thank you for being here. If you like it, the content so far, please give me a like and a thumbs up. That will help my channel to grow. And I just got started with it. These are the ancestor angel card. Let's see. Is there any other messages from the ancestors of the people who are watching tonight? A message from them. If you'd like to bring out a message, please come forth and show us the message that you'd like them to know. Or me too, because I'm part of the collective, right? These are called ancestor and angel cards. So we're getting a double whammy. Some of our ancestors are like our angels. Thank you, Spirit, for this card. We're accepting one. Bottom of the deck, Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. Okay, be creative. Use your gifts. Feel amazing. Feel your energy. New starts, new beginnings. A fire sign coming into your life, or you are a fire sign. The one here that they're giving to us is called Medicine Mother. Honor your knowing. So your knowing is obviously going to be your intuition, right? So they're saying you're at a level now where you can hear very well your intuition. You hear it, and you not only hear it, but you know not to mistaken it for some other kind of something other than the truth. Okay, so you can count on your higher self, they're saying, to bring you divine guidance and truth. So if before you weren't able to trust your intuition, this is your confirmation. This is channeled number 1, that you are supposed to. You are supposed to, and you can and should, he said, should honor your inner knowing, okay? It's a blessing to be able to get this knowing and to have the divine guidance. And it's up to us, they say, to learn how to communicate with them. But they definitely want to communicate with us. And they help guide us from the spirit realm. They're around you, whoever's listening in on this chat. And they plan on helping you. They are planning. Channel number 2, they said they are. They are helping you, they said. So, you know, sometimes when you think, oh, that's just a coincidence. No, it's not. It's also a call to take action, to do what you know you need to do. To do what you know you need to do. Take action. So you know what to do, they're saying. You're just not doing it. So you need to start taking action on what you know you need to do. Okay. A mother always knows best, they say. So this is why this is called Medicine Mother, okay? A maternal figure, very intuitive, insightful, gone through many ups and downs, lived, you know, and she's lost, you know, so she knows the woe, she knows the good times, she's got wisdom, she knows what it's like to suffer, okay? And she wants to bring healing to people. So if you honor your knowing, you're going to be sent by using your healing through the power of the Medicine Mother, okay, or Divine Mother or Father. So another message that goes along with this is that since she knows what it's like to suffer and want to give up, okay? the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get in wrong sometimes. And it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. Okay? The medicine woman reminds you that even though you will have lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. So you need support, and you need to give support. And you need to do the things that you know that you need to do, that you already know you need to do. Okay? And that, you know, she knows you've had ups and downs, but we're going to focus on the positive ones and realize the other ones that we call mistakes were just some stepping stone for us to learn something more evolves. Okay? It says, extended message. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. Okay? There's an old pattern. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answer. You know what you need to do. And they just said it, right? They said respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to. Respect yourself. So if someone's not respecting you, then you need to respect yourself by, you know, closing doors where you need to, and know that endings are new beginnings. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delay tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides just bringing you to the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. So that's a wow. No wonder they just wanted to bring out one card. She had a lot to say. That was really, really intense. So that's a big step for a lot of you guys. And I would like for you to just take that in, take some breaths, and be easy with yourself, and get real with yourself, honest with yourself, and you know, start thinking, how do I want my life to be? Is it how I want it to? And if not, how can I do it? And then start doing it. Like whatever you have to do, an accountability partner, or put it on your schedule. You know, start doing something new, start doing something different. Okay, if you want to change up your energy, if you want to evolve. Okay, you can't keep doing the same things and expect a different result. Okay, that's what they're saying. There's old patterns that need to be cleared out. So what adjustments do you need to make, right? Like it spoke over here. There may be some adjustments needed, right? So there's several, you know, mind frames that you can be in. You just have to decide which one are you ready for. These three people are the people that we're talking to today, is what the message that I'm getting. So some of you are getting some really bright ideas, and they're saying that, yes, that is from spirit. Yes, that is truth. Now you know what truth feels like. So look at this. It's clarity. That's why I say clarity and truth. Okay, you're willing and you're listening, and you want to know truth. And they're saying through the crown chakra, they're downloading information so you can know what you don't know to take yourself to the next level. Okay, so call that in tonight and ask for truth and clarity to know what you need to do on your next step. Okay, this one here is like, I'm already lit, I'm on fire, I'm a knight, I'm ready to charge, I already got tons of enlightenment, and you know, I'm very outgoing, I'm very loving, I'm ready to go, do. Where do I need to serve? What do I need to do? And just very passionate at what he does, very good at what he does. You know, he's a young at heart, but he's a little bit older. He's older, wiser. He's full of being so wise. Look at this. His eyeballs are really, really white. They're almost all white. So much wisdom, been through so many things. But on the other side of the hard times, they're saying is this: love, fire, energy, peace, joy, bliss, you know? Because you don't have to deal with like the emotional baggages or weighing you down or constant patterns, you know, negative patterns in your life that you finally broke through and have set boundaries and respect yourself and, you know, are expected to be respected for whatever boundaries those are that you set, and for you to respect those of the other, and to keep each other updated on how you're changing, how you're evolving, so you can know how to best do those adjustments we're talking about. You know, because if you're up here and I'm down here, or you're up here and I'm down there, we have to pull each other up and teach each other what the other one doesn't know, or you start to grow apart. Okay, so if you want to have a purpose together, then you need to kind of try and just stay in alignment, and you'll be divinely guided, and try and stay connected, and, you know, make sure that you know each other supported on what you're doing, whether it's you and a partner, or you and a friend, or you and a mother, like whoever your support system is. Okay, you're talking about it so that you can bounce ideas, so that you can, you know, get encouragement, you know, and to constantly feel the love of the soul family. So I guess that's what this is. They're saying that we are your soul family. We are here for you. And we are, they're high beings, they say, high vibrating beings, whatever that means. Okay, it is a guide, and they are on call. This is like an Archangel Michael type of an energy, very strong, very wise. Like, he doesn't have to do anything but think things into existence, or think things out of existence, and create his own world rapidly, because he knows how to manipulate energy in a positive way, because he's a good person. He's not distracted by things that don't matter, because he has been given many powers and gifts, because he's faithful and true to trying to assist spirit in his mission. You're in the mission of the world to birth anew, right? To bring about love instead of hate, and not war, right? To bring about faith, not fear. Faith in yourself, if anything. You can't do anything without faith and ridding fear and believing yourself. So I'm going to put that as your message today too. It's number 2. They're saying, believe in yourself. You got this. I believe in you for you until you can. Don't doubt yourself. Okay, don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Follow your intuition, because I am divinely guiding you. Okay? They're guiding you. Wonderful. I love those cards. Those are nice. So those are some messages for you. And you've been also, you know, told by the Mother Mary very much what she wanted to say to you about ridding some patterns and new beginnings and things like that, right? So let's get a few of these angel cards, and then we'll throw a few tarot. Let go, new direction. That's exactly what the Medicine Mother suggested. It's time to let go of something or somebody and choose a new direction. So is this with a person, or is this just within yourself? I'm not sure. Of course, if they're telling over here, all could also be the same thing. They're saying, you know, you need to do something, and you know the answer, and it's obviously a new direction. So it would require letting go of the old and keeping the new. Now, it could be old patterns within you, right? So perhaps you're letting go of old patterns, and you're healing your heart, and your aura is cleansing, and you're being more activated and ascended, and you are choosing, okay, with your personal power, your free agency, which direction you wish to go and what it is you wish to manifest. And that is exactly what is going to happen. So they're saying, decide what direction you want to go, and then as soon as you decide and face that way and start taking action, that it happens very rapidly, like a wormhole. Step through it into that new dimension. I don't know. There is someone down here on his knees crying, so I don't really know if choose new direction means, I lost my husband, I've lost my wife, I've lost somebody in general, hopefully. Not the case, but it comes to mind. Very high vibing direction that you're choosing to go is what I see. High vibing direction is the direction I see you going. It's the right direction for you, and there's something really heavy that's weighing on you that you literally just need to ask, please help me to let this go. Kind of rock back and forth, or just see how your body moves itself. And just by asking, your body knows, and your mind and your soul. And so just let it naturally go, how, if it wants to go round, or an infinite symbol, or left and right, or forward and backwards, or whatever. Usually a rocking motion is what you might get, and feel warm and happy inside, as all the energy that was heavy and overwhelming on you leaves your body. That's kind of how you do grounding, how I do grounding. So let's see, any cards from the angel answers. Come up. Show us something good. Show us something good. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that is totally not, y'all saw that happen. You saw that happen. Here's the two cards that came out. Same ones. Same ones. They only came out in the opposite direction. So now it says choose a new direction and let go. Before it said let go and then choose a new direction. So I guess we're talking to some people who have already, some that have not let go yet. So yeah, this confirms what I said to you earlier. Choose the direction that you want to go in. And as soon as you choose it, that means you let go of something else at the same time. So it doesn't matter on what side you're on. When you make a decision, there is a letting go of something. So you will lose something. You may feel sad over it. It may be a little bit of a process, but as long as you're following divine guidance, then you're going the right way. Okay, just if you're not making a choice from your highest self, a high vibrating self, then that's not the right decision. But these are exactly the same two cards. Isn't that like really crazy? I had two bottom of the decks, and it was these two. And then when I went to I shuffled them a couple times, and then I was looking for poppers. Same two came out. See, some people don't believe in this, but look, I'm gonna tell you, like all the other readers, you can't make that shit up. So this is for somebody. This is a definite, thank you, message for somebody. Okay, bye. So letting go of your past, and choosing. Maybe you're getting away from being defensive and sensitive and like a way of being, not a person. Even though it could be a person, and she's saying go another direction. stop the vicious cycles. So it could be, again, some kind of relationship that's unhealthy and needing, you know, some kind of gentleness and tenderness to help the people to evolve, that they possibly couldn't do together while they were there. And, you know, and I don't know how all that works, but I trust in the Creator, and I trust in the universe, and so yeah, there's needing to be, and it's supposed to take action. She says, I'm here right now telling you I need you to do something about it. So listen, you know, with your mind open. We are talking to you. We're trying to communicate with you. Okay, so they're talking to somebody. Let me see. Yes, they're talking to you to take action now. Yes, you know what to do. Yes, keep doing the things that you're doing now. Don't. Yes, if you're not feeling happy and joyous, you need to change directions to be on your north node. Yes, you already know. Okay. So let me see what cards we have out here for the tarot. Or let's see what, you know, their love message you have for you. Give to yourself. You're on your way to meeting your true love. Yeah, if you are needing to take action and you're moving away from a person, then you are on your way to meeting a new love. That makes sense. Adventure awaits. Go find it. I like the pictures. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give to others. Okay, that's where we start, is by filling up our cup first. Then we share it with others. Is there any love messages here for my lovely collective? Okay, good. We'll take that one. It says, when you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm. No anxiety, no agitation. See, that's what I was trying to tell you with last, I was trying to tell somebody. It was like, you won't constantly be like triggered and upset, and like you'll just feel genuine love and want to, you know, be unselfish and, you know, feel calm, feel like you could be yourself around them, very supportive, you know, patient, compassionate, mature, right? Because they want to give to you, and you want to give to them. And so you really want things to work out, then you do that for each other. I really like that card. So if you feel this way with your mate, then more than likely that you know, your divine counterpartner. But if not, then it probably is just a soulmate to learn karmic lessons through, or a possible twin flame if you believe in that. But I believe that, you know, you need balance and to let go of some things that are knocking your relationship off balance and choose a different direction. So if you're if you're assuming things, then you need to stop doing that, right? Choose to be gentle and trusting, or, you know, giving benefits of the doubt sometimes. Or if you're like doing anything, you know, that agitates each other, you know, that you go from one spectrum to the other, like the total opposite. So whatever it is that you pinpoint as the problem, do the opposite. It's basically what they're asking you to do. But to meditate, you'll be divinely guided to what you need to do. Okay. All right, I have some past life cards here wanting to throw out. So we'll start this, and then we'll put the tarot over it. Let's see, is there any message here that we need to know about this life or the past? Please show us the cards and let us know the direction or the story or how the cards connect. Choose a new direction keeps coming to mind, though. So, you know, don't follow what everybody else says or whatever somebody else wants, basically, is what I'm hearing. To set your own course and go that way. So it might be something different than what everybody else is doing, but not to follow the status quo. You know, don't get in line and be what my stepfather would call a marching moron. You know, set your high. You're limitless now. You're not like in this scarcity mode where you need to go and get some grain or whatever. You're bountiful. Look below. Look at all that bounty. You want it, you got it. You want it, you got it. You want it, you got it. So you're choosing a whole new direction, okay? And so for me, this says your life's about to be very different. So it's to start learning to detach and let go. You know, go with the flow. I don't know if you're changing jobs, if you're changing relationships. I don't know what you're changing, but something is changing is the message that I'm channeling. Something's changing, and since we've been talking about your purpose, I'm going to say it might be your career. You might need to, like, you must have been like you could have been like a homebody, and now, you know, you're writing books, or you're traveling for work, or, you know, it's just whatever you were doing before. It seems like it's gonna like either be amplified, or it's going to be one more row, guys. Amplified, definitely, yes, that's the third message. I don't know how many it is channeled now. Amplified. So like if you're a magician and you know how to do something well, you're gonna learn how. It's gonna be like magnified. You're gonna know how to do it better. You're gonna be better at it. They say because you've been putting in the effort, and now it's time to bear the abundance. Now is the time to get rewarded for all of your hard work and effort, is what I'm hearing. But it's all on the other side of fear, they say. They say they know you've probably heard that a million times, but that's where the surrendering comes in. That's where taking a leap of faith comes in. You know, having courage, having faith, trusting in the universe, you know. If you don't have faith to jump, then start little, you know, little things. And then get bigger and bigger until you feel confident enough to ask for whatever you want and know you'll receive it, because they know that you're not going to misuse your power, right? You're going to use your power for good, is what I just heard. So that's what, number 4? It's a channel message. Use your powers for good. Especially my healers. I see, you know, the energy coming out of his or her hands, straight from the heart. It's exactly how it happens. It goes through your crown to your heart, out your hands. At least that is the way I do it. And all that blue for Archangel Michael, protecting you as you do any kind of spiritual work. You could even be helping people to cross over, so you're helping each other to let go after there's a reconciliation. For those people who are going to become mediums in their profession of healing, it's very, very healing to reconcile. You know, I'm not saying get back with somebody. All of that is, you know, one of the definitions. I'm talking about, you know, hey, I have remorse, and I'm so sorry for the way I treated you when I was alive. And, you know, I've been very miserable over and over and over, playing things with regretful in my head, and not allowed into the spirit world. I'm not allowed into the spirit prison until I have rectified the things, atoned for them, you know, and helped humanity in some way. So I choose to help myself and you by breaking chains and letting you know that I apologize. I feel your pain. I've actually been through everything that, and learned every lesson, you know, that of the things that I've done to hurt other people. And so I guess that's kind of what karma for me is. It's like, okay, well, so you did this to this person, then let me show you how it feels. So if you're serving people and you're loving on them, then they're going to come want to serve you and come love on you and want to give that back because they appreciate you and they love you. But yeah, if you're doing the opposite, then, you know, the opposite happens. So I see a medicine woman, a Bible, a ship and transportation. So we are talking about choosing a new direction. And then we have two cards that two cards that I don't know if you could see. I'll show you right here. There's a ship and there's a train right underneath. Choose a new direction. So which way are you going to go? Are you going to sail this way, sail that way, sail this way, sail this way? Okay. Someone could be coming for a visit. You could be going somewhere for a visit. You could be just going out on a vacation. You could be this transportation though is like, I'm headed somewhere. I made a decision. I let go of something, and now I'm choosing to go a new direction, whichever way that is. Okay. So if it's two people that are coming together and they're magnetizing each other, it would make sense because I'm coming towards you and they're coming towards you. So I don't know, but that's for somebody. But again, back to the medicine mother, she says, you know what to do already. So, you know, follow your instincts, trust your instincts. You've learned that lesson and you need to act upon them. Biblical, it's showing that, you know, some things may not be the status quo, right? Like of maybe even quote unquote what the Bible says or how people interpret it. But, you know, I think these people are having a lot more joy in which we were created to have than these who are standing in line for whatever reason, being miserable. So, in my opinion, you know, if there is any type of dysfunction, you know, and you feel divinely guided out of a relationship, that's like going against the status quo for anybody who's religious. But for me, in my world, I like to say, as long as you're happy where you're at, then, you know, that's where you should be. And you shouldn't be miserable. You should be happy. And I know God wants us to be happy. That's his highest goal. Now, why? Because I'm a mother. And what I want for the highest goal is that my children are happy. So anyways, there is a mother here. So yeah, not just you. So you could be a mother. Your mother could be trying to give you some information, or she could be of good support now. You could be returning to a good relationship with your mother. You could be having children. But the angels are surrounding you, and the spiritual realm, like monk and nuns, right, type of an energy, angels, like people praying for you, people sending you good energy. All around you is this beautiful energy, and so no negative energy here can penetrate. So here's what's trying to penetrate is, you know, persecution, non-supportiveness, impatience, you know, not listening to each other, not compatible, not listening to each other, being defensive, like I said. So this is something that is happening or happened in an old life that, you know, came through to this one that you need to break change through. So you know what you need to do. If you're unhappy in a situation, point yourself in a direction where you'll be happier, okay? After all you can do, right? Definitely, like I said, I will never be I will never be for any abuse. That way, I would never ask you to stay in that situation. So the bottom of the deck is health. And so I think what it's saying here is that your health is important, which is your well-being, your wholeness. So make sure that you are pointing in the direction that you want to go. It's your heart's desire. You're taking action to go that word. You're enjoying that life. You are now living your purpose. Now you have stopped some cyclical things in your life, as shown through the medicine man or woman, right? It has come in to shake things up, clean things up. So that you can have good health. Because you can't have good health, you'll need medicine, alternative medicine, or prayers, right? Or angelic help, right? Right around the mother was the medicine man or woman on top, and then she's here to her left, and underneath her are praying hands and angels. So now we're talking about angels, when we're talking about medicine people, so people who are supportive. So that's like a balm, where you can a balm of healing and comfort, because they will console you and talk with you and listen to you, the things that you're not getting wherever it is that you're at. And if that's the case, or they did say adjustments would be necessary, so it's not just a breakup, but it does to me seem like a divorce in fact, okay? Just, and almost in line with it, you'll see it's like, you know, a ship in transportation, there's a mother or a female energy, you know, that the angels are guiding her away from somebody that people might look down upon, or, you know, see as something that's taboo. But we're trying to bring, again, like I said, the things that are taboo or mysterious, to demystify them and to make it more the status quo, that, you know, how we're evolving, and how life is evolving, how the world is evolving into a new place, and how we need to get people from this male female change. So it should, there is a male, there is a female, but there's a dash there. And what we really need is for the masculine to integrate the feminine qualities, and the women to integrate the masculine qualities. So the women need to be strong, protective, know how to do what the man does if he wasn't there, as an emperor and empress. And the man has to have the compassion and love and understanding and nurturing, like the wife usually does in her role. So he can also be those things to his wife, and his wife can help him to be those things as well, so they don't have to do it alone or feel overwhelmed. They can do everything together, and with or without each other they can rule an empire, but, you know, together and supporting each other, they are boundless. So this actually is something that needs to be really undone in this world, is people turning their backs on each other when they're supposed to be there for each other. Okay, that is not okay. All right, if you're not going to be supportive to a person, then why even have them in your life? Okay, we should be that way with everybody. Supportive, loving, starting here, caring, gentle, and with ourselves, the angels say. So be gentle with yourself. That's the big theme. And just to pay attention to your beauty and your light inside, and focus on keeping your heart chakra open and always headed towards your north node. Like in biblical days, you may be called to have one of your special gifts to be amplified, or a new one. You know, everyone has gifts. There's many gifts. In this channel, it's going to be a lot of healers, faith healers, speaking, counseling, psychiatry, psychologists, type of people. Okay, so people who help other people go through what they've been through, right? And are out there being a leader, out there to the masses, yeah, out there changing humanity, right? And helping humanity to get on the same page and evolve. And they're asking you that you pray. If you just pray for the world, they're saying that the universe and the people and the collective, they feel it, they hear it, they start to get clearer because you're clearer. So if everybody went home and said that and did that, then they're saying that, yeah, the world is going to start becoming more clear and pure. And, you know, for the medicine woman, we got the moon. The high priestess comes to my mind. So the medicine woman or man knows when and when not to speak. They know how to listen. They know how to discern. And so even if there is things that you feel are hiding or secret, that's the reason why they're saying trust your gut, because that's not going to lead you astray. So there are some secrets and hidden things going on between you and somebody, and there's a lot of fear. They don't want you to know. There's a lot of you know, incompatibility, people's egos out of whack, people needing to, again, you know, honor themselves by learning to, you know, have your emotions in check, like we talked about earlier, having the emotion, you having control of your emotions. So you're needing to be more calm, patient, loving, so that you can be balanced. You know, you can't constantly have adrenaline going and with your guard up and, you know, mad at everything and everybody. It's time to relax and be calm, like those calm waters of this card in the moon. And to not be crabby, they said. They said like singing like a bird, howl at the moon. And how funny is it that the first card that I pick out says the moon? So tonight's full moon, you're going to receive a lot of healing, a lot. It probably already started. It will continue. As you can see, it's continuing. And it's going to help you with the emotional stability that you're wanting, and the integrating of the divine masculine and feminine, and using our howling, our voice, our fifth chakra to get a point across to somebody, and to speak truth and to be honest and just at all times. Okay, to clear people's names that we have slandered, type of thing. And you know, headed towards your north node, your twin flame, if you believe in that, but the way you're supposed to go, you're headed that way. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of healing under this moon. And it's medicine woman or man, so you know, your guide is trying to help you, and so they are connected to, they are one of your healing guides, is what they say. And they have a lot of healing that they're going to transfer to you tonight as you contemplate and meditate under the moon. Okay, and for some, you don't know what direction even to take, and you haven't made a decision, but tonight you'll find out under the moonlight. Okay, so that's some good news right there. Under biblical times, it's like you may have been, you know, bantering back and forth within, you know, having different thoughts and desires inside you, and you're conflicted with yourself, but you've taken the time to, decide which way you want to go with the information that from spirituality, but biblical, the Bible in particular. So there must be Christians here watching, why I'm called to use the Jesus deck a lot, or if not every time. But this isn't just for anybody who is religious. It's anybody who wants to grow spiritually, wants to evolve, or just wants to plain have joy and peace here and not sure about all that other stuff. That's fine too. For whatever reason you're here, you've been drawn here, there's a message for you, and just take what feels good for you and what you want to implement in your life, and leave everything else for somebody else that they resonate with that. So since they're saying choose a new direction, I told you it might be going against the status quo. That's why you may have been thinking about what you believe about religion, and it may be different than what it was before. It says there's change. It's number 5. There's change. So it's the changes to break the chain of staying in marriages with people that you don't love, or people that you're not happy with, and I know a lot of people actually deeply love each other, and they just don't know how to love each other, and that's very, very common, given the way that each generation grows up, right? And so if you didn't know too much how to love, then it's hard to love and be a loving person, so it has to be modeled to you. My mom has been the model for me, and if your mom wasn't the model for you, then maybe she will be, or maybe she's helping you from the other side. And if not, you get to decide which way you want to go. What you want to keep, things really close to your heart and not open it, or do you want, to continue to struggle and strain, and what you resist persists, right? So the angels ask you to lighten up, be more playful, big time playful, they say. Just bring out that, youthful little child again. You're just needing to rest and recover right now. You've been having a lot of internal battles, and maybe some arguments with other people, possibly even over religion or something spiritual, or the Bible, or whatever it says. So some people may be talking about different points of view, or which parts are helping them grow more, or maybe they're growing apart because of spirituality. They're not on the same level when it comes to spirituality. So and it's enough to where it's needed to separate, so that the energies can I don't even know how to say this, so the energies can jive better with whomever it is that it jives with, period. So so you're resting, you're recovering. You may have had some hurtful experiences, right? The 3 of Swords through the heart type of thing. So you're battling with yourself, and should you do this, should you do that? Just remember, whatever it is you're asking, the answer is yes. And to find helpful people, and it will happen if you believe, and to remain positive. So it's not the right time, but there will be divine timing. And right now you're improving your health. So to focus on your health at the moment, your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health, your financial health, and take your time. You could be there for a short time, you could be there for a long time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 3 months, 6 months, whatever you need to heal, to take those swords out of your heart, you know, the pain, the guilt, the regret, the remorse or whatever. If people have hurt you, or you know that you've hurt people, you come to a point where you know you hurt somebody else and you don't want them to hurt, or you're upset that you hurt them, and so you actually feel remorse, and that's the way it should be. So it looks like there's a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, or a breakup that happened. So somebody is exiting a relationship or deciding to separate, or someone is like, I see you're leaving, you're thinking about leaving, so I'm going to run towards you and do whatever it takes, you know, to keep up with you, because I want to ascend with you, which is also a beautiful notion. I like that. That's a possibility. But that there is a mother, and she is either having an offer towards him or her, right? This is like a feminine energy, and this is like a male energy. That could be swapped, obviously, but it feels that way. And there's many offers coming. I know it's just one pinnacle, but it's the pinnacle, okay? It's not just the Ace of Pentacles where you begin. It's, I'm here. This is my solid offer. You know, I wish to ascend with you. Please don't choose another direction. I love you deeply. I'm sorry I didn't treat you the way I should have. Will you accept my offer? Well, it depends on you, right? Maybe some of you will, maybe some of you won't. Maybe some people give second chances, so maybe some people don't. Maybe some people have given 100 chances and they're like, no, I'm done, and letting go, right? That's what it says, let go. That's for you. Choose a new direction, let go. Because the soulmate, your true soulmate, your true love, right? You're going to feel calm around. You're not going to feel anxiety or overwhelmed or anything. You're not agitated. You can just be in their presence and it feel delicious, like harmonious. But the angels want you to open your heart. Don't be so defensive. You know, don't, you know, be like, oh, well, he or she hurt me, so now, you know, I'm not going to let them in my heart anymore, or I'm going to, you know, be closed off and detached, because that's just going to ruin what's going on too. Okay, so the angels want you to know that. And then it does see that it does show here that the male or female is walking away. Are they walking away from old ways, or are they walking away from a person? We'll find out. Depends on the cards around it. But there is a walking away of sorts. It's saying you need strength, so it must be something really difficult. You may be persecuted for it, and inquisition. So there may be some persecution by people who don't agree with what you are wanting to do, the path you are choosing, the direction, the person you are choosing, but you are following your true north. You're following your heart's desire. You're in line with divine guidance. Then you be true to you. Anything else, you're cheating yourself. Don't settle for anything less than what divine God, our creator intended for us to have, and we agreed to have here on this earth. So I think it's beautiful so far, actually, in my opinion. And so the angels are also asking you, your ancestors are asking you, seems like some people's mothers are constantly telling you to read your Bible and to listen to your angels and trying to connect you to, you know, God, and they're saying listen to them. You're not listening. That's why you can't hear. That's why your marriage is not working. You're not listening to each other. You're here, but you're not listening. You're only hearing. Okay, that's why there's bickering and fighting, because there's no solutions being had and actions taken, and or consistent actions taken. and too much, fighting, arguing, or sharp words that all contribute to whatever the dysfunction and the breakdown of this marriage is, if this person's walking away. But you're being asked to pray and to let things go and then go with the flow, okay? You just make sure that you're doing what's right. So you're planting only good fruit, and no fruit that's not going to be unfruitful, or that's going to be poisonous to somebody. You heal yourself, right? Work towards your own abundance, your own independence, your own security, and then you can meet somebody who is the same. So do what you got to do to get to where you want to be, which is with your divine counterpartner if you're not already with them, or whatever goals and dreams that you have that you want to reach. If you want to be a mother, if you want to go on a vacation, if you want to do anything against the status quo that you feel is right, being true to yourself, or if you want to change your career, the direction you're going, start a new business, like whatever you want to do, pray for it so that it can happen. Okay, once you're at a high enough vibration, which is what I'm going to be helping you guys to do. That's what I do when I'm talking to you about this life coaching stuff. So listen to what I'm saying. I'm giving you something very important, a certain pentacle that you can add to your harvest, and it will grow abundantly if you catch on to my words and following through, because I only listen to my Creator who's above and around us, and I love him very, very much. I'm in constant communication with him. That's why I can do some channeling, and he's the only reason why I am who I am, and I've been created, and I feel very grateful to him, and I love him. So I pray to him often, and I pray to him for guidance. And in this case, this Page of Swords could be some bad news. So maybe there is a divorce, or maybe there was some clarity, and some clarity of what they should do, which direction they should go. And now they know exactly who is their lover. There's love in this, there is love in this relationship. It's right below the male and female. So maybe someone did walk away from somebody and then met a new person, or maybe they decided to walk away from their past and do things new, and then they learned to become each other's lovers. So now they're not facing away from each other, but towards each other, which is the way that they should, holding hands, under the same umbrella. Just very, very loving, pure. There's an angel there, Archangel Gabriel, if I'm not mistaken. Authentic, real, happy, abundant, fruitful, joyful. So that's what you have in store, okay? The bad news is that some people will be going through divorces. The good news is that whether you're not or whether you are, you're either ascending and someone is offering the mother of their children, or the main female, a solid offer now that wasn't as solid before. And the angels say, open your heart. It's okay to feel loved. You're lovable. You're enough, right? Allow love in, and to express love, and to be open to new love, because if you're not, then you will not find this loving energy that you want to be in, okay? So for those that are, walking away, they understand you, and you're headed for your self-fulfillment. You're walking away from all the hurt and the pain and the relationships that didn't work For some of you, they want you to know that, you know, it wasn't your fault, male or female. It wasn't your fault. It was both of y'all's had contributed to the dysfunction of the relationship that happened to have broken down, that you felt you couldn't have any reconciliation, or it couldn't thrive, right? And so, I mean, for whatever reason, you decided to part ways and someone decided to walk away, or the both of you were in that agreement, and just decided, you know, if we can't make this happen, then I guess we need to move along. But if this is the offer that the person that is saying, you know, I want to move along, decides to, you know, say, okay, well, you know what, you know, you've bossed up, so let's make this work, then it will be up to the mother energy, the female, or whoever is being asked to, you know, stay in the relationship. They're asking them to reconsider, is what the angels say. Reconsider, open your heart, you know, don't fight about everything, you know, like be in your heart and your passion, and then also use your intellect and your analytical side. But just make sure that when you make decisions that you're clear on them, and you know, one slice, and you know, your decision is made and you let go. So they're saying as soon as you're ready to let go, you are going to use your sword to help to cut it out, let go, and then in comes all the love, or a new love. All of the love. Yep. All the love you ever wanted in your life, that you knew you deserved, that you've been waiting for. They say it's worthwhile, whether you've been together 2 months, 6 months, 10 years. You know, they say you've done the best you can with what you had and what you knew. And what's meant for you will always be yours and meant for you. Sometimes we can cause some delays, or we can, you know, cause unnecessary misery. But strength is needed, okay? People may be against you. People may be gossiping. People may be envious. People may be trying to keep you from doing what you want to do. Naysaying, or, you know, just speaking into existence words against, you know, not in support of you, I guess you could say. And you know that you are protected, okay? Look around you here. You have this energy around you, and you are very strong and quite aligned, and you're like an earth angel, and none of that affects you, okay? Because now you're on fire. Now you know who you are. Now you know you said you're good enough. Now you know you've always been enough. Now you know the bigger picture. Now you have the clarity you need to make the right decisions, because you've looked at the big picture. And now you're choosing a new direction, because now you hear even clearer, and you have no doubt in your mind what you should do, and that it's going to require you to what? Step out of your comfort zone. So it's not going to be easy, and that's why I'm telling you that there's that strength card there. So if you're something that you're about to do is a change, you know, you're going to need strength for it, okay, is what they're saying. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be as hard as things that you've done before. They're saying you have enough strength, you're stronger than you know, and whatever it is you want to accomplish, you can. You have to believe in yourself, trust the process, and just be yourself, be playful, and you know, in comes the life that you've always wanted, okay? There also might be you or your other, you know, just still deciding on what they want here. It's like, I'm not sure which direction to choose, and you're praying about it. And then right after you pray about it and you don't know which direction to choose, you gain your clarity and you're able to slice something out, let go of something, so that you can have your best life. right? With your lover. Have passion, have love, you know. This is random. For some, there's some food and hunger issues. So they're saying you need to eat better food for your body, which will make you feel better, because you need to have balance in all areas of your life, and they want you to pay to your physical self. Cut out breads and sugars, or cut down on them would be a good idea based upon this picture here. And I just saw something, a chip clip, and it said, blame it on the sugar. So use stevia, use monk fruit sugar, coconut sugar, use coconut flour versus enriched, you know, white flour. Whole grains with fortified vitamins and vegetables, fresh and vegetables, raw if you can, colorful, all the colors. If you're working on a particular chakra, then eat a lot of that color, wear a lot of that color, get flowers that color. Orange, I'm seeing orange, so that's sacral chakra. And then yellow for solar, so that's the, and then green, I'm seeing green for heart chakra, blue for throat, purple for seventh chakra, crown chakra, and red I'm seeing for ground, the first chakra, the to get grounded again. They reminded me for you to get grounded again, to start working on things you're passionate about, go in the direction that makes your heart happy. Take your time healing. Don't worry so much. Lay your burdens down and allow the angels to take them away and to guide, or to help you and guide you. Allow what's hidden in, you know, inside you to come out, or what you're hiding, your gift that you have, and be the healer that you know you are. Say it loud, say it proud. You know, you don't have to hide it anymore. You don't have to hide it. You don't have to keep it a secret. It's something that I know might be taboo. I know you're going to need strength for it to say, I'm a healer, you know, or whatever it is that you do. And you might be persecuted by some, but you know what? You just practice, you know. Don't feel like, oh, well, I know I'm a healer, but I don't know what to do. Okay, so you find somebody, you ask to be guided to somebody that, you know, you can help, and people who can help you, and he brings you people, and then, you know when he wants you to help them. You don't have to guess. He'll let you know. Until further notice, just enjoy life. And then he'll guide you to what to say, what to do, how to do it. You get knowledge that you didn't even have. You don't know where to go, you know. So there is 2 here. So that does another confirmation of divine counterpartners are coming into play. Yesterday was twin flames, so they were talking divine counterpartners. Can be the same as we spoke of, but this is a divine counterpartner reading, and it's green for heart chakra. So the closer this person comes closer to you as you open your while you open your heart space. Okay, so what they're saying is the highest version of love allows you to forgive, and so when you love enough that you can forgive someone, then you can have a loving relationship with them, or you can attract in your new relationship. Either way, it's a win-win. So that's it for those. If you like that, give me a thumbs up, or make a comment on what part of it you liked. And I think we're going to go ahead and end there. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscriptions. If you've subscribed, if you haven't, please consider it. And you know, this is free, and I love to do it. So please, you know, join in as much as you can, because this is where I'd like to help humanity in the way that I can give life coaching, and I can run some cards, and I can channel some messages, and hopefully that helps you through your soul's journey to get where you want to be. So if you need a personal reading and you'd like me to tap into your energy and that of another, for instance, or just yourself, or some kind of Reiki healing, remote as well, remote Reiki healing, please contact me. It's highpriestesshealer@yahoo.com. highpriestesshealer@yahoo.com. I send you love. I send you light. I send you as many blessings as you can hold to rain down upon you. And namaste.